Hello, I'm Fiona Haworth. Last year I visited Ethiopia with Christian Aid to see some of the projects Christian Aid and their partners are working on to address the impact of climate change. We visited some of the most remote and isolated communities in the southwest region of Ethiopia. Whilst there, we met Hannah and her children Marta, Zone and Ruth at the village water pump. They live in Kalendo. Hannah is benefiting from a newly finished water project that took 6 months to complete. Hannah told us that before the pump was built, the women and girls spent 6 hours every day fetching water. 6 hours is half of the available daylight. All water is carried home in 25-litre bright yellow plastic jerry cans, which are strapped to the women's backs. The water collected needs chemical treatment to make it drinkable. The impact of travelling so far to fetch water means that many of the daily household tasks, like collecting firewood, tending animals and cooking, are fitted in around fetching water. To help complete these tasks, children are often kept away from school. One of the most impressive aspects of Christian Aid's work is the way that they work with partners, listening to communities and supporting them to develop solutions to the very pressing issues they face. Solutions that are culturally appropriate and sustainable. Water management committees are set up to oversee projects. The project Hannah and her neighbours are benefiting from brings clean, drinkable water right into their village. Working on the project was a community task with villagers providing the labour. Water is piped from an underground reservoir fed by spring water high up on the mountain. Villagers carried everything needed to construct the reservoir and pipes up the mountain. Every trip up loaded with cement and stones took 10 hours. 9.6 kilometres of pipeline carrying water from the underground reservoir down into the village were made. 12 water points serve 7,000 people. Hannah told us about the impact that this project has had on her and her family. Now water is less than 10 minutes from her home. Her children are able to go to school and are enjoying learning. Like all of us, Hannah wants her children to have a better life. Hannah is no longer worried about the safety of the water. It is clean and fresh, ready to drink. The incidence of waterborne diseases is decreasing. Runoff from the pump is also channelled into the fields to irrigate crops, improving health and food security. Life is getting better thanks to Christian Aid. Christian Aid are working on 8 similar projects in the area. Think of all the lives that will be improved by drawing on the energy and insight, the commitment and hard work of people who are already living with the impact of climate change, already finding ways to adjust their lifestyle so that they can live well and give their children better lives. This is a transformative work. Hannah, Marta, Zone and Ruth are just one family who are already benefiting. Please help many more families experiencing the life-giving gift of living water with the help of Christian Aid.